Good morning. Welcome back to the JagCorner. Today, we're going to be finishing up Iron Soldier 2, I believe. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I've never beaten this game before, so I don't know how hard it is. I remember somebody commenting that there were extra levels, or a extra level, something like that, at the end of the game. But my guess is that's probably if you beat it on a certain difficulty. But we'll see. Anyways, if you haven't been on the channel before, here we play Jag games and we program Jag games, and sometimes we play other Atari games. Like I have played some Lynx games on here before. I would like to get into some of the Atari 8-bit line, like the Atari 800. That era of gaming. I just got my Atari 800 working, and so I do have plans on doing that in the future. In regards to the future, and I did talk about this at length yesterday. Oh, by the way, good morning, Batani. Good to see you. Anybody else who may have popped in? I know Matt Smith is usually here this early, but maybe he isn't. He may be in later. We'll see. But talking about the future, and again, I did talk about this yesterday a little bit. I am going to be pulling back on my streams a bit. My main reasoning for that is I want to get Crescent Memories done. And I feel that the stream is getting in the way of that rather than helping out with that, as I originally assumed it would do. And so I'm just going to be pulling back a little bit. I'll still be creating YouTube content. It'll just be a bit slower than it typically is. So it's been a good experience doing these streams consistently every week, twice a week. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to keep doing it, to tell you the truth, especially this early in the morning. I wake up at 5 a.m. and I got the stream going at 6 a.m. But it's been a good experience because now I know I can do that. And I plan on coming back to this in the future, where I'm doing consistent streams and stuff. I need to step back. I'm shifting around priorities. That's what I'm doing, to put it simply. So anyways, so expect a change in the streaming schedule in the future for those who didn't hear yesterday and who are watching this after the fact. But before we get started with Iron Soldier, which looks and sounds awesome as it usually does, let's do some news. As always, don't forget to check out JagCorner.com, where we talk about the projects that we're working on, which will become, in fact, I'll probably be spending more time here than on the streams in the future, just to do write-ups and stuff like that. And what I'll probably end up doing is basing some of my pre-recorded content on whatever write-ups I do. So there will be an actual write-up and then a video. So that's an idea I've had, and it makes sense to me. I've had that idea. I've seen other people do that, and I've had that idea myself a few times in the past. And I'm thinking I may be a little more comfortable with that format anyways, because not only does it get me to think about something before I record something, it gives the viewer both written and video content, depending on what they want. I know some people prefer the written content, and there's a lot more people that seem to prefer video content, but I actually prefer to watch things written or read things that are written anyways when it comes to this stuff. So I feel like I can digest it a little more thoroughly than a video. But anyways, yeah, check that out. There's also a newsletter. I'm planning on being more consistent with that now that I'm pulling back on the streaming as well, to keep people updated. And I will be updating social media as well, but what I want to do is those who are registered for the newsletter will get priority. So I'm hoping to do like major announcements at least a few days, specifically exclusively for the newsletter, and then there will be an announcement like on the Atari Age forums and social media a few days after. So don't miss out on that. In regards to news, there wasn't a whole lot, just a few tweets I wanted to mention here on stream really quick. Maybe have some fun here. Maybe I should save this one here for a few minutes as people trickle in. Hopefully a few more people will trickle in here. Yastuna Games, they've announced this game a while ago. It's called CSS Regulation, which is a match 3 game. I think that's what you call those type of games. Games like Bejeweled, I think Candy Crush was that way. There was games for the... It's a very old game and relative to video games. It's been around for a long time. But those are getting ready to go on sale. Looks like he has a beautiful box for those, as he always does. I don't know who's doing his artwork, but he has somebody doing his artwork, and they do an incredible job as well. I think it's the same artist, because there's a handful of games that they've done. Wonder, 1 second, I'm going to see if I can get to their website here. Atari Links. Looks like he does Game Boy games. I did not know that. It looks like some overlap. At least this one right here. This one's on the links as well. And actually, we tried playing this very beautiful game. Whoever's doing the graphics and the box art for these games, they do an incredible job. But definitely a handful of games here. I do have copies on most of these. I would like to play some of these on stream. I have played, I think, Asteroid Chasers on stream before, at least a demo of it. But this, I don't even know how you say this. Inksa? That's probably how you say it, something close to that. Inksha, maybe. This is a platformer, and it looks very thorough. I do have a copy of this. I haven't played it yet. I would love to do this one on stream, because I think it would fill out the stream very well, and it's a very attractive game too. Again, top notches here. You can purchase most of these games right now. Looks like he's having a little bit of a sale on Radon City and Asteroid Chaser, so be sure to check that out. So close those really quick. Oh yeah, here's some screenshots of CSS traffic regulation. It's just a match 3 game. Looks like, yeah, it's more of the shape than the color. There is a little bit of color design going on here, but looks great. I love the links, and I love it for how impressive it was for its time and how impressive it still is as a console. It's pretty amazing, and it was probably the first console I owned growing up. Gosh, I wish I could remember this a little bit more. I need to talk to some family members. But I remember getting this for Christmas in like 1998 or 96, somewhere around there. And so quite it was, I think it was after, well, it probably was before 96, because it was probably 95, 96, because I remember my dad or my mom saying that they bought, it was when the Atari Lynx stuff was just dirt cheap, so Atari was probably liquidating things, and so they got a Lynx for me and my brother, and gosh, I want to say my sister as well, but she may have been a little too little for that. But I just remember that Christmas morning playing California games with family, and it's a lot of fun. So I have a lot of fond memories for the Lynx, but it really is an impressive system for the time. I mean, even up until 95, 96, there was nothing except for maybe the Sega Nomad and the, what was the other handheld? The NEC PC Engine? Was it the PC Engine? What was that called? There was a handheld NEC device. Tony, you know this. You know this stuff way better than me. Yeah, there was another handheld, but the Lynx was always the best looking out of those. I think they sounded better, just looked better. The games were funner. The arcade ports for that console are incredible. I think some of the best arcade ports are on the Lynx, ironically. So you'd think they'd be on consoles a little bit more. Yes, the Turbo Express. Wasn't that NEC? That was an NEC console, wasn't it? It was basically a PC Engine, a portable PC Engine or something like that. I may be mixing up. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, anyways, if you don't have a Lynx, it's definitely worth getting one. I don't know. I haven't looked at prices in such a long time, so I kind of collect for the Lynx. I don't have a finished collection, and honestly, I don't want a finished collection. So I have two spheres or two methods of collecting. I have for things I have nostalgia for, and then I have the Atari Jaguar. So basically, for example, the Atari Lynx, I'm never going to have a complete collection because all I care about are either supporting new games homebrew games, so supporting that community so new games are being made. So I'll purchase homebrew games even if I'm not entirely interested in them, because I'm more interested in people making games for the links. And then I'll buy games that I have nostalgia for the links. And so that goes for other consoles outside of the Atari Jaguar. So like the Nintendo, I do have an original Nintendo system because I have a lot of nostalgia for that, but I only have like 4 or 5 games for it, and I'll never get any more because those are the only games I have nostalgia for. I've thought about buying homebrew for the NES, but that's kind of a saturated market right now, and they honestly don't need help from me to just buy homebrew games. To tell you the truth, it's awesome to see Kickstarters, you know, asking for like 30 or 40 grand for an NES game, and they fund within a few days. That's awesome. It would be awesome to get to that point for the Atari Lynx and the Atari Jaguar, but I don't know if that will ever happen. You need quite a few people for that, dedicated people. What you need is a critical mass of people, and what I mean by that is there are 10,000 people interested in these new homebrew NES games, but out of that 10,000, you'll only get 1,000 people that'll actually put money down on it. And so that makes Kickstarter make sense, because if you do, you know, $1,000 and you get or 1,000 people at $30 a piece, you have 30 grand there. And so, anyways, and the Jaguar just doesn't have that. The number I always throw out, I don't know if this is true or not, but the number I always throw out for the Jag is there's probably 200 people, maybe 200 people that are actually interested in buying the games. The only people that would know for sure that would have some hard number would be Atari H and Songbird, really. Critical mass of people were interested in the Intellivision Amico. It does not guarantee successful launch. Yeah, I only have a cursory knowledge of what's going on there, but from what I understand, that failed pretty hard. There was a lot of deception going on, kind of like with the Coleco Chameleon. So, yeah, and definitely that's true. And there's a lot of NES projects that don't finish up too. I'm not saying that just because it's homebrew that people are going to buy it. You do need to make it look attractive. Like the one I always remember in the NES sphere, it was a Russian roulette game, and all it was basically a picture slideshow, and you use the gun accessory. You didn't even need to point it at the screen. You're supposed to like point it at your head and act like you're playing Russian roulette, right? But I just thought that was a genius idea, and I believe it funded, if I remember right. And so people, if that's true, people thought the same thing. I just thought it was a clever idea, even though it's kind of dumb in hindsight. Like it's a clever idea, and they actually finished something. And so in relation to like the Coleco Chameleon and the Intellivision Amico, like it's sad that those projects don't pull off. But and again, there is a difference here between a game and a console. I don't know all the ins and outs of launching a console, but I imagine it's quite a bit more difficult than getting a homebrew game out the door. So again, I don't know all the details there, and here's the thing: I'm not trying to cover anybody's butt in those situations either. If somebody tried to pull a fast one or whatever, then they deserve to be criticized for that. But at the same time, I can understand that there's probably a difference in terms of delivery and the expectations for delivery and what you have to go through to actually deliver on your product between a single game and a console that's supposed to host a bunch of games. So the other thing I'd say, it seems like these things take forever to die. So maybe the Amico, maybe the story hasn't ended there entirely yet, which may be a good or a bad thing. So based on what I've seen, the only thing I've seen on that is Pat and Ian. They do their little video game podcast, and apparently there was a whole kerfuffle with Atari Age and a bunch of stuff there. I don't know the details, and honestly, I don't want to get involved. I'd like to stay away from that drama stuff, but it is something worth mentioning because we should probably avoid we should avoid situations like that. Doesn't help anybody to do stuff like that. If you don't think you can deliver, you shouldn't even launch. And again, this comes back to Crescent Memories. Like this should be done by now. I'm like 6 years into it. Like it should be finished. There's no excuse. They're not that complicated of games. It's just me buckling down and getting the artwork finished, and then finishing those one or two technical things that still need to get done on the programming side. But anyways, let's see here. What was I looking at? What were we talking about? Yeah, so get these new Atari Lynx games. If you have an Atari Lynx, if you have some nostalgia for it. Oh, I was gonna finish talking about how I collect. So I have the nostalgia side of collecting, and there really is there's a utilitarian reason for that. Is I only have so much space, and I don't want to worry about a bunch of games that I honestly don't care about. And I'm not in it for the money or anything like that. I want to be able to take those games that I grew up with and share them with other people. That's what it comes down to, and save space in my house at the same time. So I actually did a purge of my whole collection like 2 or 3 years ago, where I just sold a ton of stuff. Made some good money. I wish I had waited another year after the whole COVID lockdown thing happened, because prices skyrocketed. But that's okay. You can't really predict that stuff easily anyways. But and so the only thing I collect for exclusively, like I want everything, is the Atari Jaguar, and I have a pretty solid, like I have a complete official collection now. I finally got a cart for Iron Soldier 2. If you want to consider that one official, I'd almost say that one's outside the official, because it was released after the Jaguar's liquidation, but it did have an official approval before that all happened, so it lives in that weird space. There's a handful of games that live in that weird space after Atari sold. But anyways, but yeah, I have a really complete collection there. I don't have like all the homebrew and stuff, because there's Mad Bodies and Gorf, like the original releases of that, which go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and those games, honestly, they're not, like, Gorf is okay. But Mad Bodies is, in my opinion, not a very good game at all, and so I'm just like, I don't need to support that. They're not making the game anymore, so there's really nobody to support for that anymore, and from a collector's standpoint, it's not even worth having. I guess from a historical standpoint, it's kind of interesting, because that was really early homebrew, so if I get the opportunity, if it's really cheap, then yes, I'll do it. But yeah, I'm not too worried about that. It's really the newer homebrew. We've seen a resurgence in the last 10 years with homebrew. That's been massive, and it only seems to be growing too. And so I want to support that. And honestly, there's been, and I've mentioned it here, some of Wave 1 games like Fast Food and Jag Zombies, I've had no interest in those two, and that's again, maybe I'm just an opinionated prick here, but I just, when it looks like the game was churned out in an afternoon and then sold for $45, yeah, we already struggle getting people to buy games. Like, I don't think that helps at all. Again, that's just my opinion. I know people have different opinions on that, and you're welcome to have them, but yeah, I'm not going to support stuff like that personally. But anyways, yeah, so definitely get that Lynx game. Segueing into, I thought this was interesting. Mindthreat always has something interesting posting. If you're not following him on Twitter or on Instagram or something, follow him. He's always doing something intriguing with the Jag, and with this, I think I don't know if other people can tell, but for me, it's obvious he's using one of those AI image generators that are that all the young kids are talking about right now, and the old kids, I suppose, to generate these panels for this comic book. And I don't know if this is part of a larger project or not. Usually isn't. It seems like Mindthreat does these little gems and sends them out into the world, and then moves on to something else. But I assume we have a Trevor McFur here. Safe travels, McFur. Oh yeah, we do. Safe travels, McFur. Calculating launch coordinates. Meanwhile, on Cosmolite, which I believe is one of the planets, and Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy, ready for launch. Is that Cutter? I don't know what that is down there, but it's like, yeah, it's obviously AI generated. Like, the faces are a little bit off. Man, I think those most AI generated images that I've seen, I've only seen maybe 50 or 60 images, but they look creepy, so creepy. So especially as an illustrator, I'm just like, it's obvious that a person didn't work on this. So, like, it's impressive what they're doing, very impressive what they're doing, but it's still not there. Maybe one day, one day soon, probably. But All right. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about with Mindthread. He does have a website. It's riskgames.wordpress.com. And he's released a few games. Simone, which I do have a copy of. I don't know if I've played that one on stream, but it's I did mention this yesterday or a few streams ago. It's just a Simon Says. It's one of those. Wonder if he has pictures. It'd be cool if he had pictures. So there's the title screen. Yeah, it's one of these. What do they call those? Not light bright. It's called something. I can't remember. Back in the days, it was kind of a popular toy in the 80s or 90s. And you memorize the pattern that it gives you, and that's all it is. And there's I think there's some I don't want to say Easter eggs, but some little hidden content, like you can change the backgrounds of the title screen and stuff. But it was a CD release, and I think this is the most recent. Simon Says, thank you. Yeah, I should have known that. Yeah, Simon Says. But I think this is the most recent release for the Jag, if I recall correctly. And you don't see these very often, and these will become rarer and rarer as time goes on. But because of the Jag GD and emulation, who knows? There might be decent CD emulation here in the near future with this whole Atari stuff that's going on right now with their 50th celebration, which we'll maybe talk about here in just a moment. But yeah, so and I assume he probably has copies of this still. Looks like he has quite the pile there. He always gives you a few stickers and stuff. Always has these attractive young women in his games, which is always a plus in my book. He has some free stuff here too, I believe. I believe these screensaver demos are free to download. Yeah, you can download the Aurora 64 ROM. Again, more attractive girls looking at the Aurora Borealis. And then an Aqua screensaver, which is, I think, kind of a take on. I know these were popular back in the 90s, these and late 90s, early 2000s, these little fish tank screensavers. And so he made one of those. I need to take the screensavers I've worked on here on the stream and compile those and get those released. Maybe I'll do that here. That'll be one of my goals here this next month, is maybe do one or two little screensavers and release a ROM. These other projects I'm not too familiar with. It's probably stuff that he's all started on. Like these images look familiar, but I haven't read through these. Cosmic Arc, I believe that. Yeah, I think he mentions it here. Atari 20. Yeah, Cosmic Arc on the 2600. I think there was an 8-bit version of the game as well. But yeah, he's started a bunch of projects like me and hasn't finished he's finished quite a few of them, like this Jaguar mod jukebox, which is just some mod songs in jukebox form, so you can play some music on your Jag. So anyways, check out his website. There's content there, especially if you have a Jag GD, worth checking out and dumping onto your SD card so you have it there. Show it off. Yeah, okay. And then there's one last thing. We're coming up on 6:30, and so I need to get to playing this game sooner. We won't be able to. We're gonna play until we're done today. So, just Atari talking about Atari carts for the 50th anniversary celebration, the collection of games that they're putting together. And they ask which driver was your favorite. I haven't even looked at the comment section for this yet. Oh, there's Ballistic Coffee Boy. Bentley Bear. I own this cart. It's pretty fun. I love how we have Tempest and Barrage's cups in honor of Atari's legacy. Yeah. Miss Tress. These are all the regulars. Derek Dash, Sabretooth Retro. Is there any answer but Pulpito? I don't know who that is. I don't know which character that is. Do you know which character that is, Vitani? I can't remember. My favorite, and I don't remember his name, and maybe it's Pulpito, is the, I believe you can unlock the skeleton guy after you finish the first cup. It's the first or the second cup, but anyways, very fun game. I enjoy Atari carts. I think I have streamed Atari carts here before. If not, I need to do that. It's a fun little kart game. It's not quite as fun as like the original Super Mario or Mario Kart, the original Super Mario Kart. But it's still good. It's impressive looking. It's not a bad game. It's just, I think it's a little bit bland when you compare it to Super Mario Kart. They could have done a little bit more with the tracks and stuff like that. But definitely worth getting if you can get your hands on one. It seems like they don't come up very often, and when they do, they're expensive. I believe this is one of the most expensive games. Let me check here. It was Pulpito. I can do the search here, Batani. Let me do that. Pulpito Atari carts. Let's go to images. Pulpito. Oh, I think it's the octopus? I'm not sure which is first player and which is second player. So it's either the snowman or the octopus. So, anyways. Loki. Scully. That's who it is. Scully is the one I like to play. He looks awesome. I don't think I've ever beaten this game completely, and so there's this devil character that you can unlock. I'm pretty sure you can unlock all the characters, so... but anyways, really fun game. I'll have to pull it out. What's interesting about this game, at least something recently I've found with this game, is it's a great way to test if your DSP is dying in your Jaguar. Because if it is, you'll have issues with audio. And if it's really bad, the game will eventually crash after a few minutes. I imagine if your DSP is very close to dying, it probably won't even boot. But yeah, and I have 3 Jags that all have problems with that game. So yeah, it's a good way of testing. Good evening, Reboot. How's it over there in where are you at? You're in Australia. That's right. In what would you call that? Aussie land? Is that insulting? I don't even know. So I've just heard people call it that before. I would love to go to Australia one of these days. I've had a few people in the family that have been down there, and they just love it down there in Sydney. And even out, yes, I'm offended. Goodbye. So, hey, you can make fun of the United States as much as you want, as long as I can make fun of Australia as much as I want. So, no, I've heard it's a beautiful place. I would love to go out there. Just, I know there isn't, at least I don't know of things to see out in the outback, but there's obviously that big rock formation. I think it'd be really cool to see that. And I heard there's some things further out. Is it west? Gosh, being that far down on the hemisphere, it's hard to tell. Out west, I would like to go see as well. You guys made it easy the last few years. Yeah, definitely. So, now there's always something to make fun of with the United States. I mean, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. We make fools of ourselves quite often. But that's part of what makes us so great, too, right? Is that we can... Yeah, there's a lot to make fun of there. They made a movie about Australia. 1 million ways to die in the West. Yeah, Australia is huge, and the entire middle is a void. Yeah, and my cursory knowledge is like, yeah, there's a lot happening out the edges, but yeah, nothing on the inside. The only other thing I can think of in the void, I believe it's in the void somewhere. Maybe it's closer to the coast than I know. Is the people that live underground. They have those underground communities. I thought it would be fun to let my claustrophobia go wild and go down into those places for a bit to check things out. I assume they do like tourist stuff. Something else I would like to go see, and this is probably a little weird, is I would like to see, I believe there's some gold mining happening out there in the void. It'd be cool to go check out one of those operations. I would love to go check out a ranch out there if there's any ranches, just to see how people live out there. That'd be really cool. It'd be awesome to talk to some Aborigines as well, just to kind of get their story. I've grown up around Native Americans here in the United States, and it's always fascinated me to hear their stories of coming off of the reservations and being on the reservations and kind of what they've had to deal with. And so I've always thought that would be a good experience. But late to the chat. Hey Matt Smith, good to see you. We haven't started yet. I've just been kind of meandering here with some tweets. I was just since you showed up late, I just thought this was really cool what Mindthreat did. He's been using one of those AI image generators, and he made this dorky little comic panel with Trevor McFur. Ayers Rock is pretty cool to visit there. Yeah, I assume that's that big. It always looks so orange in the pictures, you know. I think it would be fun to go see that. I heard it's kind of the only thing out there, though, and so a lot of people are like, well, if you really want to see it, then go out and see it because it's the only thing to go see out there. So you can get to it now. You can't get to it now. It's sealed off. Well, can you even see it? Like, you know, I don't know, at 500 yards or something. Goober Petty has the mines in the underground hotels. Look that up really quick. Goober Petty. Where's my other... I'm just gonna pull up a map with that really quick. Oh yeah, so it's down towards it. It's in the center, but towards the south a little bit. So, anyways, yeah, that's cool. It's 850 kilometers north of ME. Of me. Gosh, that's still what is that? 600 miles, something like that. 600 miles. That's up ways into the interior. You can see it, but can't go on the land. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to, you know, go right up to it, especially if people are trying to protect it. I understand that these tourist sites, like, people destroy things because people are terrible that way. People want to leave their mark, right? And especially young people, and so you get crap like that. So I can understand that they seal that kind of stuff off. Anyways, I think that's it. Just wanted to show off that cool comic panel, and Yatsuna Games has another game coming out, and Atari's talking about the Atari Jaguar after 25 years. I still think that's amazing. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that out of nowhere, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to re-register all these trademarks last year in September and start selling games again for the Atari Jaguar and the Atari Leagues. We haven't talked about them in a while, and I'm sure that they've mentioned them on Twitter and stuff like that. It hasn't been a complete, you know, empty room, but it just feels that way, and it's cool. And I believe, from what I understand, they have new leadership and stuff, and so hopefully maybe this is a good direction we'll see Atari go in. It's unfortunate people spray graffiti on monuments. Yeah, I think it's just it's weird. There's a saying, right, that preserving the past is building the future, and vice versa. And I think marking monuments, and this may be a little bit spicy, even monuments we don't agree with, doing that is it's contrary to that idea that we're building the future when you do stuff like that by preserving the past. And I think that's really unfortunate. So, because there's a lot of things I don't agree with that there are monuments to, but I don't think it does anybody any good. It just makes people angry when you go and do stuff like that, whereas you could be having a conversation. But anyways, I don't want to get too political on the stream. I try to avoid that. So I want to keep this centered around games. And so let's, just before we get started, I wanted to do this one more time. Did I close it? No, I still have it. Just for this last stream, that you can purchase these. You can purchase Iron Soldier 2, brand new, licensed and legitimate, from songbird.productions.com. He licenses a bunch of these kind of in the weird, that weird era of Jag releases games like Hyperforce, and it seems like he has another one like Phase Zero, Robinson's Requiem, all games that were slated for release while Atari was still alive, but didn't, but released after the fact. But yeah, so you can get it there, but you can also get it at telegames.co.uk if you're somewhere else in the world, and he's a little bit cheaper here too. And Songbird came on and he did explain why his prices are a little bit more, especially for the cartridge version, which seems it's almost double the price, and he does that based on his stock. And so I believe he only has one copy of Iron Soldier 2 left for the cartridge. Let's see if it's still there, or if I sold it for him. No, he still has it. And I can kind of understand that from a business perspective, that if somebody's willing to buy it for that much, it really shows that it will sell, and that he'll restock it basically, and maybe the price will come back down. But anyways, his business, I'm not gonna come down on them too hard. But if you do want to get it for, I think, let's see, your 80 pounds, that's about $100. You can get it there from Telegames, which I did get a copy. And that was one of the last games from that era that I needed to get, I believe. Pretty sure I have everything from that era now. Robinson's Requiem is one of the most amazing survival exploration games for the Jaguar. I saw a Let's Play of it. Bizarre story. I've tried playing it a couple times, and I haven't been able to get into it because it's a lot more involved. I need to sit down with the manual, so I haven't done that yet. I haven't sat down with the manual. Need to do that. Hey there, it's much more. Good to see you, man. Just purchased items from Telegames. Yeah, and he ships out, or she, whoever, ships out from Telegames quick. Like, I was surprised at how quick my copy of Iron Soldier 2 showed up. So definitely worth it if you're looking to get some of these games. And he has quite a few Atari Jaguar things on there for sale. Like, he's listing 117 items here, but I don't think all of them are available. Let's go to software. Sorry, this is probably a bit small. Let me zoom up. So anything with a price, he probably has in there. So the skiing and snowboarding game, Robinson's Requiem, he has copies of that as well at a comparable price to Songbird. So again, if you're in the UK, this would be a lot better. He still has copies of Skyhammer. Fun game, by the way. I really enjoy Skyhammer. Even though it's an unfinished game, it's pretty darn good. But also the booklets, inlays, and boxes. He has booklets, inlays, and boxes. Yeah, that's awesome that he has that stuff available. iWar. I like iWar. It's frustrating, but it's a fun game. I'll have to stream that in the future. Offer CD. Choose any of the CDs for 20 pounds extra when buying one of the others. So I guess you can just buy CDs alone, and he has a deal for multiple CDs. That's cool. Has copies of VidGrid, Soccer Kid, Club Drive, White Man Can't Jump. He still has copies of Missile Command 3D as well. Anyways, lots of good stuff here. I don't want to go through everything, but yeah. You can get Baldies for 30 pounds. That's like $50. I don't know if that's a deal. I would need to go check, but anyways, yeah, you can still get Iron Soldier 2. Be sure to get it if you don't have it already. You can get it on cartridge if you don't have a CD unit. One of the few CD games that allow you to do that. And it was awesome to learn that they did a consecutive release with the cartridge and CD versions. So people who didn't have a CD unit didn't have to feel lost in the dust. There's this, gosh, out in the dust. No, that doesn't sound right either. It's morning. I'm still tired. That's my excuse. Okay, let's get to the game. I went 10 minutes longer than I should have. Let's get going. Let me readjust here. We'll get finished with Iron Soldier 2. Hopefully there's no more escort missions. It looks like there's one more, the second to last level, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay. Exit out of the demo mode. Let me know if I need to turn the volume up on the... why are you doing this? Just purchased Doom, Theme Park, AVP, Syndicate, Double Dragon, Dino Dudes, and Checkered Flag. There's a haul, man. All good games, too. You should play... Doom is pretty good. I enjoy Doom on the Jag. But AVP, if you haven't played it yet, obviously. I really like Theme Park on the Jag, even though it's almost torturous to play after you played the DOS version, PC version. It plays pretty good. Besides the slowness, it plays pretty good on the Jag. Same thing with Syndicate. It's amazing that they got it on the Jag, but yeah, it's slow and hard to play if you play the other ones. Dino Dudes is really good. I really enjoy Dino Dudes. I grew up with a lot of Dino Dudes when I was little because my oldest sister really liked those puzzle games, and so played that. And Checkered Flag is Checkered Flag. That's all I'll say about that. Maybe I need to sit down with Checkered Flag again because, man, last time I tried playing it, I really didn't enjoy it. So I think I'm the only one who likes Checkered Flag. Yeah. Here's the thing. It has really good music. always don't do it. Don't play it. You know what I haven't done yet, Reboot? You guys have that patch, and I have not patched it and tried it out yet. The controller patch. I believe it's a controller patch that just kind of fixes the movement a little bit, if I understand it correctly. I need to try that out. See if that helps out the experience. But there was a lot there. Yeah, the patch is overrated. It's still bad, just less bad. Yeah, it's sad because they had something like visually it looks fine too. Like in general, like it's a good looking game, but yeah, it's just it has a terrible frame rate and it's hard to control, and those are like the two things that you have to have going for you to make the game a 3D game half decent. And so yeah, I'll have to give it another try. I need to have a more thorough opinion on that, and I need to give it a little more time. It's been a long time it's been years since I've tried playing that. So I remember the music being really good. So find and destroy all enemy ships before they can escape. A newly developed ground transport system will help you. Ooh, oh yeah. I think I did get this far when I was playing on my own. This sounds really familiar. The patch plus virtual Jaguar is the best way to play Checkered Flag because it runs too fast. With Atari ST ports Jag, do I have to have a modded Jag? Nope, you don't need a modded Jag for the Atari ST ports. You just need something that will play it. So a skunk board or the Jag GD. So and gosh, can you even get skunk boards? Is there anybody out there selling skunk boards right now? I haven't looked for a while. It seems like people just jump onto the forums every once in a while and say, hey, I'm doing a run of skunk boards. But yeah, the Jag GD would probably be the most accessible option if nobody's selling skunk boards right now. But it's gonna be a little bit pricey. It's $200, I believe, or close to $200 for a Jag GD. So, I love my skunk board whenever I just want to push a game out and play it. It works for just, I think the only game it doesn't work with is Battlesphere. They got Battlesphere locked out somehow. I've got a bunch of skunk boards on the shelf that I replaced with Jag GDs. Hey, so you might be able to get a skunk board from Reboot. I don't know if you want to sell any, but there's the opportunity. Okay, so we are blowing up ships. We definitely need our grenade launcher. That may be all we need, to tell you the truth. I remember having troubles with this level, but I can't remember exactly what the problem was. So maybe we'll stick with our homing missiles. Yeah, we'll stick with them because air units are always a pest that we have to deal with. So nice, it's all new to me. Looking forward to play TMNT on the ST. Oh, that's right, you did do a port of that. I don't think I've played that one yet. Okay, got bombers coming up. Oh, come on. Don't do it. TMNT is bad. I only ported it because a friend asked me. It's horrible, and I won't be responsible for your tears. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this yesterday. I got the new TMNT, and I finished playing it yesterday. It's a pretty short game. I've never played the arcade version, so I'm really interested to go back and try that out. And now that I know that the ST version isn't worth my time, I'll avoid that. So, let's go get this. Can I go get this ship? Oh, I remember this level. So you have the teleporting pads, and there's a trick. One of the pads sends you back to the start, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I got that missile truck blew himself up. That was hilarious. Dude, he's way out there. Can I even get him? I don't have enough missiles, even if I can. Do I want to waste them? Is he getting closer? Looks like he's getting closer. Okay, let's go this way. Let's see if we can find that teleport pad. We'll come back. Only have the Amstrad CPC 464 version, so gonna see how it compares. I'm not familiar with the Amstrad at all. I'm aware of the name, but just didn't grow up with that. Nice. Oh, there it is. There's our teleport pad. And it seems like you do trigger events when you teleport, so you have to be careful when you teleport because you can get taken advantage of pretty quickly. See, like there's tons of helicopters here. See if I can get any of them blown up. Oh, it looks like there's a mech over here too. So we'll take care of him. There he is. Come here, Mr. Mech. Got him. Oh, that hit it. Okay. Make sure there's no missile trucks here. Okay, I'm a little worried about this ship that was sailing out there. I don't think my grenades can reach it. I plan to buy as many of the parts as I can, really. GX4000, nice. I went through the entire gaming library of the Amstrad gaming console called Amstrad GX4000. Oh, they're all for download in the thread. Grab the ones in the AA store first. Yeah, there's a handful of the ST ports that are available. Yeah, he's just getting closer to that island. That was the island I was... Oh, there's a ship. I don't want to miss that. Blow him up. I don't think there's any more ships here. Okay. I don't think this is going to take us... Oh, it is. Never mind. That did take us back. Ooh, ouch. Is this the island that we started on? I think it is. Maybe not. Nothing's destroyed over here. Let's see here. I definitely get Golden Axe. No bias there, of course. And again, thanks CJ for doing the ST sound version. Sorry I didn't notice that up front. I feel a bit guilty about that, to tell you the truth. But it is awesome. I'm working on a little gift for you for that right now, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit until I get some work done. Get over to this other ship here, but no problem. Ooh, thanks, but you don't have to. Well, it's a gift for you, but it's also kind of a gift for me. I really do like Golden Axe, and so I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. So, but yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, I'm gonna need some more grenades here soon. Oh, this was the island I was on. Because yeah, all this stuff is destroyed. So. Okay, let's teleport back to that other island because I believe there is another pad there. Is there another mech? There's another mech on this island. Go take care of him. I do need more grenades, so we're gonna have to go take care of that. In fact, we're gonna just ignore this mech. Teleport back over to the second island and see if we can get over to the third. He's gonna do a tire cosplay on the next game. Oh no! Nah, I'm not that brave and beautiful. Okay, got some grenades. Where's that other teleport pad? There's some health there. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure there's 2 on this island. Oh. Oh, there's another ship here. Man, maybe this is why it took me so long to beat this level. It seems like it took me 3 tries the first time I did it. There you go. And it was probably because I was missing these ones earlier on. Okay, let's get this one. Grenades, nice. Empty. And grenades. Take care of this helicopter. And this one. Pick up that health, and then we need to find that other teleport pad. I'm pretty sure there's 2 on this island. So. Gosh, there's 2 of those satyrs over there. Well, as long as I don't look at them, they won't shoot me. Most likely. Okay. There's another ship. What is... Oh, no. That's the one that was sitting out there, I believe. I wonder if I can reach it from here. Well, maybe we'll... Because the other... I believe the other teleport pad is... Well, actually, I don't know where it is. I thought it was just right here. Huh. I'm a little lost. Oh, there it is. Draw distance was bad. Yeah, somebody mentioned the draw distance in this game, and most of the time it's fine, but this is an example where it isn't. These teleport pads. Whoa, I went through the ship. Oh, come on. A few more. Thank you. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, you get 2 volleys. Wow, that was it. I didn't even have to go to the other islands. I'm pretty sure there was at least 1 other island, if not 2 more. Huh. It's almost a distraction, those other islands. Oh no, I think there were 3. There were 3 islands, now that I remember. They have that little map, so... Safety check. Penta has... There it is again. Has built a fortress to protect their supplies against UR attacks. Destroy their defense system and capture all items they are storing inside. So I believe this is basically a remake. I can't remember the name of the level, but in the first game where you have to beat down that wooden wall. Yeah. Pretty sure it's a remake of that. Did I really need my homing missiles? I'm going to keep them. I think there's jets on this level. And that's where the homing missiles are really nice. Yeah. Boom. Oh, I missed him. Boom. Oh. 4. Oh. Must have been overshooting him. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, there are no boxes here. That's kind of surprising. So, I believe tanks spawn out of these hangars. It seems like I've seen them actually pop out, so it's actually advantageous to get rid of those. Okay, so we have our fortress here. Get rid of you. Oh, overshot him. Oh. Take care of some of these guys. got jets. That's why I wanted the homing missiles. Get him, get him, get him. Do it. Yes. It is kind of fun to watch. Get him. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Let's take care of some of these nasties in the sky. I need to get some health. I'm almost dead. That's not good. Grab some health right here. And I am gonna need more grenades as well. Empty. Machine gun reload, which is useful as well. Empty. Empty. Grenades. More grenades. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's unload on this. There we go. Okay, and then our friends come out. Get rid of them before they get rid of us. Nice. Nice, nice. And I have a Satyr out here that's giving me some trouble. Take care of him really quick. There we go. Come here. Come here, my friend. Overshot him. Come on. Got him. Okay. Take care of you. Oh, I'm out of homing missiles. Oh, there's another one? Grenades! Nope. No such luck. See if there's anything out here. Don't think there is. This may be a goose chase. A wild goose chase. I have two controllers, one with black buttons on the keypad and the other with gray. Is there any difference with them as inversions? I believe there are some subtle differences, but I wouldn't be able to detail them for you. Gosh, it seemed like there's a thread. Which thread is it, though? I think it's the thread where they were doing these clicky mods. The same guy who did those. He details some of the differences because he made some alternative D-pads for the standard controller, and he has two different prints, 3D prints, depending on the controller version you have. I just can't remember the details, the exact details for the differences. Okay, let's go in here, see if we can finish things up. Can't remember if there's a mech. Oh, wow. Everything, oh, great. More. Wrong button. There we go. Oof. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Get this health really quick. I forgot that there was another set of bombers that pops up there when you go in. Tricky. Real tricky. And I would suggest, I don't know if he's still selling them, but he has, I don't know if I have one of those controllers out right now. But he has those alternative D-pads. He has a stick style, and then he has one that's more of a standard D-pad, but it like sticks up a little bit, so it gives you a little more throw distance on when you press a direction, and definitely worth the money getting those. Very good upgrade. I believe AA will ship to the UK if the order is order total is over $200, but you have to contact Albert first. Otherwise, use the eBay store. Yeah, I know Albert's been having a hard time getting that VAT stuff figured out for the UK. Hopefully, he'll be able to fix that. But he also, like Reboot said, he has the eBay store which handles all that for him. But did I miss something? I think I did. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the AA store. No problem. Thanks, but you don't. Okay. But yeah, those alternative D-pads, if he still has them, definitely worth the money, and they're really easy to install too. Not difficult at all to install, and worth their money. Worth their weight in gold. Because the biggest problem with the standard controller is that D-pad doesn't have a lot of, when I say throw, it doesn't have movement when you press down in the direction. You're kind of already on the circuit board when you're pressing down, and so it wears out your thumb really quick, depending on how you play. Some people play harder than others in terms of how hard they press on the controller. Me, I tend to press pretty hard unless I have a stick like this. And so having those upgraded D-pads makes a huge difference for the standard controller. Penta surely understood your message. No defense system is safe enough for you and your IS, your Iron Soldier. So another typo, UND instead of AND. Gosh, that's 3 typos in this game. It blows my mind that they're here as well, because like when you're playtesting, well, you just don't read it. It just becomes static when you playtest. So I can understand why they missed it, but they should have had one person just sit down who hadn't played the game yet and be like, okay, we need you to go through each one of these. There's only 15 of them. Like, it would have taken a half hour to do this. There's 15 of them. Let us know if there's any grammar or spelling mistakes. So yeah, really weird. Okay, we're getting there. 7 o'clock. We're doing really good. We may actually end a little bit early today. We'll see. Penta has built a very large industrial complex consisting of several islands. This is the one I was thinking about. Man, I got really far. Maybe I beat the game on my own time a few weeks ago. But there was no budget left for quality control. Yeah, that's probably what it was. But man, it's just like, it had to be somebody married or had a friend that was visiting the studio or something, where they could have said, hey, I'll buy you lunch if you can sit down and just read through these blocks of text in 10 minutes. Like, you could read through all of them in 10 minutes. Hey, if you finish this early, you can play TMNT. Do I have an actual copy? Did he sell that one? Did somebody sell that one? I'm just wondering if I have an actual copy. I think I do. If not, I can just pull it off of the website and we can do it on the Skunk. Maybe I'll just do that so I don't have to drag out my games. Yeah, we can give that a try. Gaz sold it. So yeah, I probably did pick up a copy from Gaz if he was selling it. But yeah, if I finish a little bit early, maybe we'll jump into that just for a second. So I've been adding chapters to these videos, and so I'm not too worried about people coming later just to see the gameplay and watching it that way. They can just click on the chapters to go to each level. So Penta has built, hey, they got it right, they said built. Penta has built a very large industrial complex consisting of several islands to destroy all factories, fuel tanks, and warehouses to stop their weapon production. So we need normal missiles for this level, because there is an island you cannot get to. You have to have missiles in order to blow up the buildings, or like the cruise missile, or maybe your rail, what is it called? Yeah, the rail cannon. But yeah, nothing else will reach. This one I had to do several times because I kept dying because I ran out of health on the islands. There's a trick to get to the last island or something there's multiple teleporting pads, and it's you have to keep track of which ones you use. Okay, so all the factories. That's all these brown buildings. Ugh. Well, that is very nice of you to include chapters. I wish more YouTube content would spend a little more time. Yeah, I figured I usually try to do it right after the stream, because if I don't, I'll just forget about it and not do it. And so if I get to it right after the stream, it gets done. And it honestly doesn't take very long to do. It's why I try to avoid changing my scene in OBS as well, because I kind of use that as a quick way to, yeah, so I don't think it's that island that we need missiles for. We're going to wait on that. In fact, I shouldn't be picking up these boxes because I may need to come back and get them later. There's no timer on this level, and so I can take my time, take it slow. There's our first teleport pad right there. Oh, I remember. The second island you go to, you get ambushed. So you have to be really on top of it. Man. Thanks. I'm speaking with Gaz at the moment as I'm looking him to appear at my gaming expo to showcase the ST ports. Oh, cool. That's cool that Gaz gets out to the expos. I know he's been busy with life. I think it's him. There's somebody who's kind of taking a break from doing the ST ports, and I think it's him. So, I don't even want to worry about him. I'm not going to worry about him. Just got to remember there's some health back here if I need to come back. Well, let's see. If he says yes first. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like he was taking a break from it all. Okay, so this next... Yeah, this... I think I died 3 or 4 times. So you come over here, and they kind of stick you in a bad place to begin with. Get rid of him. And there is a rocket truck. Where... Oh, that's right! They parachute some guys in. And I think they're all rocket trucks, too. So, yeah. All rocket trucks. Get rid of him. See if we can get rid of most of them here. Not as worried about the tanks. Wonder what happens when they land on you. They probably just do a little bit of damage. See if we can get some health here. Pretty sure I got all the factories on the other island. I don't remember taking an account of it, so maybe I didn't get them all. But it includes these buildings too. These kind of, I don't know what you'd call these trapezoids. Man. Yeah, and there's 2 teleport pads on this island, and you have to be aware of that because there's only one path that gets you to the final island. I can't remember which one it is, so we're gonna have to do some experimenting here. I don't think blowing up everything means the fuel tanks as well. It might, but not 100% sure. We'll get that repair. Yeah. Oh, he dropped another set. Getting pelted by helicopters. Seems like this... Oh, no. I think I was playing this on easy on my own time as well. This almost seems easier. It might just be because I'm familiar with it. Whoops. Did not want to use that. Wanted to use this. Okay. Just wanted to take care of enemies before we... he got me. 2 missiles. Get rid of him. Okay. Maybe it does include the fuel tanks because it seems like there's a lot of fuel tanks. So maybe just to be safe. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see if any of these have grenades. Machine gun reload. Grenades, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to pick up this health. We should probably get rid of that boat at some point. Okay, got everything. Oh, I should probably take that out too. Just in case. Okay, we're doing really good on time. Okay, there's a big tank over there. It's good to be aware of. Let's get rid of... Ooh, missile guy first. Get rid of him. Turn around, get the tank. Get him. Get rid of him. Oh, we got a lot of nasties inbound here. Bogies inbound. And it looks like they're going to continuously spawn. Ah, come on. Come on, hit them. When you're right up next to those mechs, you actually shoot through them, which is definitely a problem. They should have addressed that. And I doubt that's something they would have missed during playtesting. So maybe their thought was, well, if you're standing up right next to them, your arm would be like weaved in between, or going to the side of them, and so you wouldn't be able to hit them. That's probably what they were thinking. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Probably shouldn't do that with Jag games, but that's okay. Okay, I'm kind of wasting grenades. On these skyscrapers, I shouldn't be doing that, but... Okay, picked up some health, blew up all that stuff. A few bombers here. I think we got everything on this island. See if we can get a grenade pick up here before we move along. Yeah, and there's this other teleport pad back here in the corner, and I think that's the one we do want to take to get to our last island. We're going to give it a try here as soon as I get some grenades. Which, cross your fingers, one of these boxes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see where this one takes us. Yeah, pretty... Oh, no. Took us to the first island. Well, while we're here, I guess we can check on making sure I got all of them. All of the factories. All of the places. Goodbye, Satyr. Pretty sure I did. Maybe. Let's get this last fuel tank just to be thorough. I'm pretty sure I got everything here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So let's go ahead and teleport. So that was the wrong teleporter. The one back in the corner. I don't want that one. Got everything here. Got some more grenades. Let's teleport out of here. Don't think there's a second teleport pad here. You know, just to be safe, I should probably just destroy everything, but that's okay. Oh, I think... Not you. Oh, no. Never mind. I was thinking this may have been the island where I needed to shoot rockets, but I don't think it is. Okay, where is that other teleport pad? There it is. Yeah, they should have. So a lot of the faraway sprites, the way they solved the draw distance issue with this game is many of the objects, the buildings, especially smaller buildings, they actually turn into sprites at a certain distance. Okay, here we go. Is there a mech here? Or was that a tower? No, that was a tower that I saw. These guys take 4 grenades to destroy. Yeah, and you can actually see it with that. Oh, well, it already switched to a polygon. There we go. Got that. Ow! Something's shooting me. Ah. It's you. Got that boat. Should probably take care of that. Oh, we just had a drop. Okay. You. Yeah, this level you get overwhelmed. And that second island was giving me so much trouble. Get rid of you. Move. Something's shooting missiles at me. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, hide behind your building. They seem to do that. They know when they're hiding behind something. Or that they should get behind something. You know, that Satyr's probably giving me some issues too. I should take care of him. See if we can pick up some grenades. There we go. Oh, we're getting another care package. Stop. Shoot. Those missile trucks are the worst. We need some health too. We're not doing good. We may need to teleport out. Did I get everything? I think I got everything here. So I think the last thing we have to do is blow up everything on this island. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Those hangars. One, two, one, two, two. Gosh, that boat. He's gonna get me if I'm not careful. There we go. Oh, we had another drop. We are cutting it close. Can I reach that hangar? That's the last building, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Nice. That was close. Whew. Got it. Man, maybe I did beat this game on my own time not too long ago. Because all these levels are familiar, so. Drive through. Yay. I assume this is an escort mission. Once again, Penta is attacking our transports to slow down our weapon production, protect the transports, and stop the enemy attacks by destroying the walkers, coordinating their illegal activities. At least 3 trucks have to survive, so I guess there's going to be a lot of those satyrs running around. Okay, let's get rid of our standard missiles for homing missiles, because those are really nice to take out flying stuff quickly. Yeah, I think this is where I stopped on my own time. I did not play this level. So, this may take a while. We'll find out. 2 trucks behind us. You know, this is 90% just looking at your radar, seeing what's coming up, and then kind of keeping an eye on the movement of your trucks, just getting their general direction. I doubt we'll be able to do this the first time, but we will certainly try. We have one coming up from behind. Where are you? Darn it. Where are you? He's bombing me. Oh, good. He killed himself. Where are you? And the homing missiles are kind of nice because they have the reticle, and so you can actually see where things are. Oh crap, there's barriers. That's not good. Because now I have to keep track of where are you? Have to keep closer track of where my guys are going. Yeah, and I've already lost them all. Oh no, I got one truck there. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, they're gonna hit that barrier. Darn it. I think that's it. Why is the level still going? That's weird. I don't think it should still be going, unless my trucks, maybe they split up. Maybe they split up. At some point. Gosh, when did I take so much damage? I have no idea where my trucks are. There's one. Maybe they did split up. Oh, there's 2 there. Ah! Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Boom! Ooh, no, he got him. Darn it. Gosh. Ugh. Yeah, we may not finish this game today. This is rough. Really rough. Why do my trucks split up like that? That's annoying. Where are you? Come on. Got you. Got you. Got you. See, I only have 2 trucks here. There must be another set of trucks somewhere else in the level. Yeah, there's another pair of trucks over there. That's interesting. Nice. Ooh, what are you? Ugh. Darn it. I think they were far enough away, so I'm okay. there's like another set of trucks or something. Did I just shoot my own truck? No. Good. No, I lost him. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do on this level. This is a bit frustrating. There's a pattern, like all games have. You know, you just have to figure it out. So it seems like, well, I don't know. I don't know. Switch, thank you. Where are those bombers? There they are. And there's another bomber coming up. Gotcha. Whew, man. Does not help that I can hardly see a thing. No! Not gonna get it. He's gonna hit that barrier. Darn it. Well, let's get back over here. Man, where did these guys come from? Yep, I get too far away from them. I go hunting down things. That doesn't help either. Okay, try this again. I just don't know because you get that second squad of trucks, and I don't know if I should break off and go help those guys out because it seems like there's all sorts of barriers and things. I don't know. There's one. There's two. Two. Ah! Stop hitting pause. Come on. Ah, darn it. Oh, good. I got him. I got him. It seems like the trucks are moving faster, too. Gotta clear out all these buildings so I can just keep an eye on them. Come on! Staying right above my head. Yeah. Gosh. I don't even know what to do. That's what's frustrating about this. I can't seem to keep up with my trucks. When I go out and hunt things and destroy barriers, that doesn't seem like it's enough. We'll figure it out. There's a trick. There's always a trick. Cheat. Yeah, I could cheat. And we may do that here just so I can finish this today. We'll find out. Die. Got you. Ah, stepped on my truck. Gosh. Real good. Yeah, I just can't even keep up with them. That's half my problem here. And there's a whole second set of convoys. I almost wonder if I should just go and work with these trucks over here. Yeah. Because I almost wonder if that first set of trucks is a distraction or something. Whoever coined the phrase "cheaters never prospered" never used Game Genie. That's true. Man, I loved Game Genie on the NES growing up. That actually made some games playable. I remember I had Mad Max on the NES. That was a lot of fun. But you had to have a Game Genie to make that game fun on any level. Yeah, I almost want to just run over to this second set of trucks. Let's give that a try. Because we only have 2 trucks here anyways. So, and that leads me to believe that this is just like it's just used to distract you until you figure out, oh, there's this other set of trucks over here. Maybe I should... Yeah, look at all these barriers. It's almost like they want you to come over here and do stuff. Wait, so there's one truck there. Oh, you do have a third truck here. He just lags behind the rest. Let's see if we can find that second convoy. I'm not seeing it so far. Oh. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Yeah, I already lost. Huh. Gosh, and this is easy. I can only imagine what hard is, and there's I think another mode that's just called insane or something. I just don't even understand why they would design it this way. Except for no more budget. Maybe that's all this is. Where are you? Come on. There you are. These guys. Get him. Got him. and then there's this dang truck over here. See if we can get him. Nope. He's already going behind the buildings. He's gonna shoot at my trucks. There, got him. Okay, so there's this one. Yeah, this is really interesting the way they're doing this. There's so many darn buildings. Can't see anything. Well, it's set for that. Okay, let's see where they're going. Okay, not seeing any barriers or obvious barriers. Except for this one right here. Lost a truck I couldn't even see. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is really weird. We may cheat through this level. I'm playing easy. There's no obvious path forward because there's a bunch of different convoys. There's one truck that seems to lag behind here with this first convoy. Yeah, I just don't quite understand. And then there's the second convoy, which I obviously can't protect both at the same time. Let's see if we can get over to this guy quicker than I typically do. There you are. On him. Am I shooting my own trucks? I think I'm shooting my own trucks, yep. Shooting my own trucks. That's always great. Yeah, you have to get over to that second convoy, I assume. I don't know if that's going to help because there's bombers and stuff back the other direction, and I just don't understand what you're supposed to do here. I can't have enough homing missiles to cover that much ground, and there's so many darn buildings anyways, I just don't think that would help even if I had more homing missiles. Yeah, I just don't know what to do here. Yeah, this is definitely falling into... You could read the game's walkthrough for advice, and we may do that too here, Vitani. I'll go take a look. I'm going to try this one more time. I kind of have a pattern going on here. Seems like I need to get over to... that second convoy sooner rather than later. And yeah, we're gonna give that a try here. So you take care of everything over here. There's one of these missile trucks I need to go look at. There he is. Got him. And then I'm going to move this direction. Because that second convoy is right there. And there is our helicopter friend. Got him. So he isn't going to be a problem. Where are you? Get rid of him. Yeah, they're getting shot by something over here. Of course, I don't know if that gun's really doing a whole lot of damage to him. That. Doesn't seem to be anything else over here except for that something. So get rid of him. Get rid of this barrier. What's that? That's a mine. Huh. Does not help that I can't see anything. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Okay, got our Satyr here. Let's see if we can get rid of him. He's gonna try to blow up our trucks here. Got him. Darn it. Well, we did better. I assume I probably have to get back to that other convoy at some point. Okay, we're going to look at a walkthrough. Because at this rate, I'm not going to even get to the last level, and my guess is the last level is probably worse. Up a walkthrough here. Iron Soldier 2 walkthrough. I know this game is beatable. I do remember one of my siblings beating it back in the day. Mission 19. 19 drive-through. Homing missiles, right hip, rocket launcher. Right hand. Okay, briefing once again. Okay, tips. Definitely the hardest mission in the game. There are 3 groups of 2 transports, each making their way through the city. There are 3 satyrs in the level. Take them down on site with your rockets. Really, the only thing you can do is walk back and forth through the city, destroying enemies and barricades you see. Good luck. That's it. Good luck. Oh. I'm reading through the last level here really quick too. It looks like the last level is a walk in the park compared to this. So let's do this. They say don't do any, or do 2 sets of homing missiles. And then, oh, let me switch back over here. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. They say don't even use the grenade launcher. Instead, have 2 sets of rockets, and you use those for your satyrs, and then homing missiles and your gun for everything else. Your homing missile for the flying things, I assume, and then your gun for the tanks and stuff. And then you just kind of have to crisscross and destroy barriers and enemies as you see them. That's what it says anyways. that's taken care of. Let's get over here. Let's see if I can get this helicopter. There he is. Before he starts causing trouble. Okay, they're coming this way. Get rid of that barrier. That. Come on, get him. Thank you. And then there was a mine back here. Let's make sure we get that before we head back. There it is. Come on. Can I step on it? Can I get rid of it that way? Nope. Doesn't work that way, apparently. Come on. I'm wasting time. Maybe we'll just lose a truck here. Okay, there's our other set. Got that. Got that barrier. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Just need to find those satyrs now. And there's one of them. See if we can catch up to him here. And I think I just stepped on one of my trucks. Oh, we lost it. Darn it. Okay. We are... I feel like we got further that time. And we have a pattern, too, that we can work with. I wish the barriers showed up on your radar. It would be very nice. Turn. There we go. Oh, I stepped on a truck. Darn it. Guess brakes don't exist in this world. Okay. Got him. Let's see if we can get you. Got him. Head over here to group number 2. Find that first satyr here. It's over here somewhere. him. Come on, move. Move. Why am I stuck? Well, I only have 3 left. I don't see any more satyrs, but my guys are splitting up, so there's really no way I can tell. Great. And knowing my luck, they're probably just going to hit a barrier or something. There you go. I like how the trucks are casually driving around as if the whole world isn't on fire in the background. Yeah, seriously. Crap. Got bombers now. There's our satyr. He just popped out of nowhere, of course. Not him. Well, so far so good. There's our 3rd satyr. Got him. Oh, please finish. Please just finish. Oh, good. I think we got it. Whew. Please say that we got it. That was the third satyr. It said there were only 3 we had to destroy. Oh, we failed. Oh. Well, man, I don't know what to do here. It's 8 o'clock. Frustrated. Maybe I should try one more time. I don't feel very confident in trying one more time. Let's try it one more time. Gosh. Oh. This is rough, really rough. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Doing good. Good, just don't step on any trucks. Did we just lose one? I think we just lost one. To a stupid tank. Man. It was never a problem before. suddenly he is now. I don't know how you get these mines opened. Oh, he just disappeared. That was interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a cheat code. I know, I'm wussing out here. Shouldn't be doing this, but okay. Enable instant. Okay, enter the cheats on the option screen using the numpad. If you enter the cheat correctly, you'll be taken back to the title screen. So, go back out to the option screen. Enable instant mission path options. That's the one I'm gonna do. And we want a pass during gameplay, which is pound. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. 2 4 4 9 5 2 2 0 7 1. There we go. 0. Oh, see you, Vitani. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for joining the live streams in general. There will be more live streams in the future. I just haven't figured out exactly what that looks like yet. But yeah, thanks for being here. Listen, Coffee Boy, good morning. I'm cheating on this game. We hit a level that was just it falls into unreasonable territory, and it's ridiculous. And I'm playing on easy. That's what blows my mind. And so I'm just gonna skip it here. Sure. And we should be able to just hit pound. Yes. If we just hit pound, that should pass us. There we go. Good to go. Completed! Okay, last level. We should be able to do this. So in this level, we're just fighting the Iron Ghost, apparently, is what it's called. Our agents have found Penta's well-protected headquarters on an island. They were building a new weapon called the Cold Iron Gunner. There. Destroy this unit before Penta is able to complete the weapon and use it to crush the UR. Everything has led up to this point. Okay, how do we want to take this fool down? Just rockets, lots and lots of rockets. Let's give it a try. Let's see how far this gets us. Track this guy down and just missile him. So weird. The helicopters look like they're close, but they must be right behind buildings or something. But then suddenly, as soon as I look away, they can get around. Oh, there's one. He was behind a building, but he was still landing. It just, yeah, sometimes feels like they pop out of nowhere. Oh, looks like we have some mines over here. Oh. Get rid of him. Oh, there's another one. I want to get rid of these bombers before I do anything else. They are the worst. Okay, where are you, Iron Gunner? We're gonna need get some health here. See if we can get some. Oh, look at that, way back in the corner. Go grab that. Oh, I like that sunset. That's nice. Nice to pick up some more rockets here. Don't know if that's going to happen, but... we'll blow up a few of these buildings to see if we can. Oh, I hit that missile. Wait, are there two sunsets? Yes, there are two sunsets, it looks like. That's funny. Just wrap that texture around. In fact, that's probably the seam right there where I'm pointing. Okay, how many rockets do I have? Oh, I have plenty of rockets. See if we can get up close to this guy. I assume he's just at the far end here. Move in and get him. Ow. Maybe we should get some more health here too. See if we can get some more health. Ugh, the collision box for those buildings is way wider than it visually shows. It's frustrating. There's some health. That was fortunate. Okay. Alright, we have another mech. Oh, there's our cold gunner, apparently. Let's see if we can get up close to him here. Oh wow, he can go anywhere. Ooh, he's a bit of a monster, isn't he? Where are you? Oh, am I out of missiles? I'm out of missiles. May have to go track down some missiles here. Ow. Where are ya? Gosh, I'm just trying to get a good angle with my torso disconnected here. Can't get one. You can walk between his missiles. Nice. I'm gonna have to go get some more ammo here, though. It seemed like there were too many pickups in the buildings that I did find. Or did, break up. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Oh, rockets. Good. More rockets. Oh, no. No such luck. Would be nice to get a machine gun reload, too. But we got some rockets, though. Let's give those a try. See if we can get him to point at us here. Empty. Pick up this health here. Where is he? There he is. Let's go this direction because I'm gonna need some more health, I think. Looks like he's just gonna be a bullet sponge. Hopefully we'll pick up some rockets here. Yeah, good. Does that give us a full... No, it doesn't. I was thinking that gave us a full complement, but it does not. Come on. There we go. Sometimes there's health in these ones. Yeah, there we go. Go pick this up. Darn it. Got him. There we go. Easy enough. Way easier than the last level. Man. Okay, congratulations, you have mastered the final mission. Oh, that's a kind of a strange way to end the game. Let's see here. The reason why I wanted to play the version with FMVs rather than my kart version was I was hoping that there would be a FMV. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm actually going to turn this up. Something's coming! It's coming! There he is. They're just replaying how it actually happened in the game. They should have lit him up just a little bit more. Barely fit down those streets, man. It would not be hard to take out with a small guerrilla task force, man. In an urban setting, anyways. But it does show its scale really well. That's looks nice. Oh man, the showdown. You got to defeat me. I am the Iron Soldier. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, turning around is the problem. I guess if you're so big and tough that buildings can literally fall down on you. Oh, that's right. That's right. Victory. With the final destruction of the Cold Iron Gunner and the Penta headquarters, the United Republic will be free from terrorist activities for a long time. Phew. With completing the game, kind of, you proved to be a highly skilled IS pilot, kind of. So what do you think about trying a different fighting machine? To do this, simply should select the option screen and type the following numbers: 72, 89, 76, 6. That code will allow you to replay the game controlling the Satyr Walker. A Satyr has 3 installed weapons: heavy machine gun, homing missiles, and rocket launcher. It is 3 times faster than an Iron Soldier, but easier to destroy by enemy fire. Good luck. It's interesting that they gave us that on easy mode. Should we give that a try? To developed by Eclipse Software Design. Let's go through the credits here, and then we'll spend a few minutes in the Satyr. Michael Bittner coding, Mark Rusoka coding, graphics, Blake Blicken, Daniel Herricks, Andres Cavales. Yes, give it a try. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. Did you play this one growing up, Aaron? I can't remember. This may have been after your time. I think Bryce bought this game back in the right before the 2000s, if I remember correctly. So, oh, Mark Rusoka did some of the 3D models as well. So did Michael Bittner, both the programmers. Mark Rusoka also worked on some of the sound, as well as Ted, which he worked on a ton of Jaguar games. Helped out in a lot of different things. Atari producer John Scrooch. I believe Arcade Attack did an interview with him, and also Ted at some point. As well as some other Atari people. Providing Cubase audio. Nice. I played a little. I remember seeing the final animation. Bryce may have been the one to beat it though. Yeah. Yeah, and the final animation was familiar as well. I remember Bryce beating this for sure. It seemed like you did give it a try, but anyways, we get a nice look at the corpse of our enemy there. Get to revel in its demise. Okay, let's what was it? 76 89 76 no 72 89 76 6. I think that's what it was. I'll look it up here. Oh, there's another FMV. I just realized. Oh, it's just repeating it. Never mind. Let's get out of here. It's cool that it just repeats it, in case you wanted to see it again. Emergency. Oh, dude. I'm looking at the cheats here, and apparently you can do an emergency repair on your Iron Soldier by using a cruise missile. You shoot it, right? And then you turn around and hit yourself, but it only works when you're low on energy. And apparently that heals your man. Oh, okay, that's not really a cheat. Okay. So play as a Satyr. So we go here. 7, 2. I already screwed up. Seven, 2, 8, 9, 7, 6, 6. Why didn't that work? You don't enter these cheat options using the numpad. If you enter a cheat correctly, you'll be taken to the title screen. Why didn't that work? Options. 72, 8, 9, 7, 6, 6. There we go. That was weird. Maybe I hit 5 instead of 2. Not sure. 0, end sequence. Does it just take us back to the end sequence? It does. So we don't get access to the levels? That's stupid. Well, let's, I guess, just play the first level or something. I'm going to enter in the code one more time just in case. So, 72, 8, 9, 7, 6, 6. Oh, whoops. Let's just go to 2. Or 1. Let's just go to 1. See if that works. Or do I have to start a new game? I may have to start a new game. Field of Fire. Sure. Protect the main skyscrapers. I may have to start a new game. Probably do. Yes, I have to start a new game. Okay, one more time. We almost got this. Almost got this code memorized as well. Whoops, did it again. There's no way to back out of that without resetting, so. Okay. 7, 2, 8, 9, 7, 6, 6. Start new game. Terrorists are using abandoned factories outside the town. Build a new high-speed walker. You mean us? Destroy the main industrial installations in the desert. I love the level illustrations. Wonder how much they paid out for the illustration work on this and the first game. Yeah, and I was commenting on this last week. Was the sprite work for these levels is very well done. Whoever did it did an incredible job. Probably the most expensive part of the game. to be honest, because they probably commissioned it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, the Strider. Ooh, yeah, I'm moving. That's nice. It's gonna be making dodging missiles really nice. Let's go out here and blow some factories up. Ouch. That gets some of those. Yeah, you almost moved too quickly. Ah, there he is. Where'd you go? Come here. I blew myself up. Ah, I got him though. Speedy Chicken Walker. Definitely do not remember accessing this back in the day. Oh, did the FMV change to show the walker? Probably not. Probably not. Nope. Anyways. Okay, fun. I may have to play with the walker at some point. It's a lot faster, and it'd make some of the levels go quite a bit quicker. It's almost too fast, to tell you the truth. Still fun. Oh. Alright. Alright. Sorry about that. And camera large. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, but yeah. Thanks for, joining me on these streams. This is the end of an era, I guess. I've been doing this. I need to look. It feels like about 6 months. It seems like I started at the beginning of the year, so it might be 7 or 8 months when I started doing this, which is good. I think I remember having some sort of soft goal of at least doing this for 6 months back when I first started, and so if I did, I reached that goal. Again, there will be more streaming content in the future. I'm just going to just pull back on it a little bit so I can focus on getting Crescent Memories finished with some of this time, which means I'll probably still be waking up early just so I can work on Crescent Memories. But yeah, get that done, get that out, and we'll definitely do some streams with that game. I think I've shown some stuff off on stream before, so if you want to go digging through the archive to find some footage of that, you can. But if you don't want to, I will plan on doing. I'm going to be doing some work in progress stuff too. So maybe I'll stream work in progress, do shorter streams, like 30-minute streams, where I just show off what I have done or things that I feel like sharing before the game's released. I want some things to be a surprise, and so I don't want to show everything. But anyways, but yeah, it's been good. Matt Smith, thanks for joining me. Vitani, I know you left, but thanks for joining me as well. Reboot, you're probably in bed now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Ballistic Coffee Boy, thanks for stopping by. We'll get that interview done sometime in the future, within the next month or so. It's much more. I don't know if you're still there, but thanks for joining as well. Oh, you're up too late, Reboot. Get some sleep. No, thanks for hanging around and watching. Gosh, I feel so dirty having to cheat on that second to last level. That was ridiculous, though, the way they had that set up. When it's that much luck, it felt like there was a lot of luck involved. There isn't. You just have to figure out the pattern, but it was so convoluted that I didn't want to spend another hour figuring that out on stream. On my own time, yes, not on stream. But yeah, Iron Soldier 2, the Iron Soldier games, they're a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. Iron Soldier 2 is really good. I think I still prefer the first game. There's some more level variety with this game, and it is nice to have those extra weapons. Like the grenade launcher is a lot of fun.
a lot of fun. That'd be a lot more fun than the first game in terms of your weapon allotment. But yeah, I think the length of one feels right. I think they could have kept the level amount the same, mixed up the levels a little bit, like they did in Iron Soldier 2, and it would have been a better experience. Get rid of that stupid second to last escort mission. You really don't need it. I guess I'm wussing out. Maybe I just need to buckle down and beat it. I don't know. Anyways, good games. Definitely get them if you are collecting for the Jag. If not, that's what the stream is for. You got to watch both of those games all the way through. I will get around to Iron Soldier 3. I have that on my list of things to stream, and so we'll definitely get to that. There isn't a playthrough for the Nuon version that we were able to find, if I remember right, but Tani went and took a look for me. I need to go look for myself, but and so we'll definitely get that done. Looking forward to that. I have played it a little bit, and I've enjoyed what I've played so far, so I'm sure it's at least as good as these two games. So anyways, yeah, that's it. I will notify everybody here on YouTube and on social media and in the newsletter when I'm going to stream next. Until then, have a great day, have a great week. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.